Island hot tubs and pools, and in this video, we're going to look at how to properly vacuum and clean our pools. So the first step in getting your vacuum hooked up is going to be attaching your vacuum head to your pole and your vacuum hose. So when we go to attach the pole, there are two little clips that we're just going to push down on, and we're going to put the pole over the vacuum head and let those clips go into place. So after we get our pole connected, then we're going to connect our vacuum hose. One end of our vacuum hose is going to have a swivel on it, and this is the end that you're going to connect to the vacuum head. So you're just going to take that and you're just going to push down until it's nice and snug. And then usually you just want to make sure that it's not going to come off while you're vacuuming.
At this moment, you can also remove the skimmer lid, and if you're not using the vacuum plate, the skimmer basket as well.
So after you get all your accessories attached to your vacuum head, then you're going to take everything and throw it in the pool. So once we get everything in the pool, then we're going to take the open end of the vacuum that's not connected to the vacuum head, and we're going to hold it over our return jet. And this is going to blow out all the air in the lines and fill it with water so that we can create that vacuum. And when we do this, there's going to be a bunch of bubbles that rise from the vacuum head. This is just the air being pushed out. So after we finished blowing all the air out of the lines, and there's very little bubbles coming from our vacuum head, then we're going to take our hand and we're going to cup it over the vacuum hose and take this and place it in the hole in the skimmer. So with your skimmer, you may have gotten what we call a vacuum plate. Now with the vacuum plate, this is optional to use with vacuuming. So you would take this and you would place it into your skimmer. So once you get the vacuum plate in and you've blown the lines out of your vacuum hose, then you can take your vacuum hose and place it into your vacuum plate, and then just make sure that you have the suction. If you give it a very light tug and you feel resistance, then you know you have suction, as well as you can check your pressure gauge, and you want to make sure that you still have pressure on your pressure gauge afterwards. Once you can confirm that you have suction, then you can just take your pole and you will just slowly go along the bottom of the pool, brushing and vacuuming up debris.
To break this suction, simply pull the vacuum hose out of the skimmer, and don't forget to backwash after vacuuming.
Your net is also going to attach in the same way as your vacuum, so you're just going to slide that pole over, and then you're just going to push down on those clips until you can get the pole over top and make sure they click into place. And your brush will do the exact same thing, so just put the pole over top, push down on your pins, and then you should be able to clip it in. So on your telescopic pole, you have these little knobs here, and this is going to extend the pole. If you twist this open, then you'll be able to take your pole and just extend it out as far as you need. So if you need to reach the center of your pole, and then you'll just turn this back into place and turn it tight to lock it so your pole won't move on you. So if you don't like doing the hand vacuuming on a regular basis, you can also look at getting an automatic cleaner, such as these little Hayward vacuums. So this one will run around the bottom and do the vacuuming for you on a regular basis, so you don't have to.